This guy's trying to steal some seriously expensive oil, but since it's his first time pulling this off, he's nervous as hell. Suddenly, his drill bit gets stuck in the pipeline just as luck. The oil pressure starts building up fast. This dude's about to face a massive explosion any second now. Freaking out, he grabs a wrench trying to yank the drill bit out, but it's way too late for that. Tons of gas comes shooting out of the hole like a geyser. The sparks from the drill instantly light up the whole cave. Lucky for him, he runs fast enough to get out of there alive. Learning his lesson, this oil thief decides not to cheap out anymore. This time, he brings in the legendary drilling expert Ryan. Ryan charges a pretty hefty fee for his services. Compared to the last guy, Ryan's a total pro. He sets up a 3-minute countdown timer, then calmly inserts the drill bit into the pipeline. When he's halfway through, he injects coolant to keep the drill from overheating. Soon they reach the most critical part. Just as the drill's about to break through the pipeline, Ryan suddenly stops. Then he calmly connects the oil tube to the drilling point. Turns out he's planning to use the oil pressure to blast through that last millimeter of pipe. When the timer hits 0, oil comes gushing into the pipeline. The oil thief is absolutely thrilled. He introduces Ryan to an even bigger job. This time, the boss is some oil tycoon. He says if Ryan can steal $50 billion worth of oil, he'll pay him a cool billion in return. But Ryan doesn't want to take this job. Stealing that much oil would definitely get the oil company's attention. Plus, storing all that oil would require massive space. The boss tells him not to worry about any of that. He's planning to store the oil in an abandoned water tower up in the mountains. Finally, he sweetens the deal by adding another $500 million to Ryan's cut. Only then does Ryan reluctantly agree. To avoid suspicion, the boss buys a hotel. The closest oil pipeline to the water tower runs right next to it. Ryan brings in his old crew to handle this tough job. First, the team's pipeline expert needs to pinpoint the exact location of the pipe. They'll need to break through a wall and dig a 50-meter tunnel following the hole. But after digging just 10 meters, they hit solid rock. Regular shovels can't even make a dent in this stuff. So Ryan decides to use a jackhammer. This thing's gonna make enough noise to wake up every guest in the hotel. Suddenly, a cop shows up at the hotel on patrol.